Hello and good evening over here. Hi. Today is Sunday, 3rd of March 2024. First thing first, hello everyone. Those who are watching as return viewers, I say thank you very much for your enthusiasm on my collection of recordings. Uh, I hope that you will continue to support and continue to watch if you choose to, as you feel whether you like it or so. But anyway, as I just as a small disclaimer, most of this recording is for my personal records, for so that I can recall what I have uh, bought or collected in that particular day. Today is Sunday. As usual, normally I would have gone to the flea market and visiting some of my dealers, some other collectors. We discuss about it and blah blah blah, the usual stuff. You know, the usual stuff to fill up, other than my family obligation. So today I've just make a short clip of what I have actually bought from today. Now, actually, technically, I'm quite short hands on my uh, disposable income at the moment. Just on a side note, from beginning of the 1st of March, my government has already increased is officially start the increase of the so-called our sales tax from 6% to 8%. So it is a huge bump because a lot of collection of banknote collections or money exchanging from the do may require to pay an extra sum. I don't know about it, whether they do that or not, but to qualify it to pay service tax, sales and service tax, the SST, you need to earn certain amount for the company of about, probably if I'm not mistaken, 1 million or 500,000 ringgit. So it's a little bit vague, but from the consumer perspective, vast majority of the services and products that I'm gonna purchase, like basic food and goods, probably electricity, water bills, may be chargeable to increase to 8%. There's certain items they might remain as 6%. If you are in, or whether the product is on the list to remain status quo of 6%, some of them will go up, but vast majority that especially when it's considered as a hobby, maybe it will go up. Some certain products that you might need, like albums, so forth, might go up. I don't know, but for me, the biggest punch in the hole for me is actually food, restaurants, buying drinks, and paying electric bill. The biggest shock will be for me will be paying electric bill and probably water bill. These are the things that I can't have a very difficulty control because we are living in a modern world. Electricity is kind of a very necessity. It's like almost like oxygen. If you can't have electricity, basically nearly 95% of what I would do is diminished. You're not able to work with it. Example, like recording this in the YouTube video. When there's no electricity, I can't charge my phone. When I can't charge my phone, I can't do recording. So that, I don't have any viewers. Basically, I don't have any records anywhere in the cloud. I have to rely on paper to sign and write it in. So basically, I will be explaining that there will be increase on purchasing prices of at least 2%, but we do not know whether there are people try to gouge GST as profiteering. They might increase more than 2% for the sake of profit. There are some people out there are very greedy. And this has happened before when we have GST. And it's a very funny thing, but that is how I experienced. Before they introduced GST, there was it's a flat. Let's say that's $1, and then when they introduced GST, it became $1.10 or 20 cents. Then when they remove the GST, then the price goes back to SST. They jump to $1 to $1.40, and then it's stagnant from that point. And then now they reintroduce increase of GST. They probably increase to 160. All this while the prices has gone up, including based on inflation. And throughout last year to this year, the inflation has been quite steadily around 2%, less than 2%. So overall, the price has always gone up, generally supposed to, by 2%. Now with the SST increase to 2% to fit into the same position as the inflation, we're back to square one in purchasing power. We don't have enough money to pay extra 2%. Now we have to pay the tax, also equivalent to 2% increase. Is staggering, dangerous. So to be expected, we have to buckle up our purchasing, including myself. I always love purchasing banknotes, and it just kills off my disposable income. Other than my saving, of course, but I wish my saving could be bigger, and I had to split my saving into investment to grow my money, which is getting diminishing smaller anyway. But a huge chunk of it is disposable income for my own hobby and entertainment is quite large. So I'm had to recalibrate my strategy on buying my hobbies. And of course, my hobbies are something that is not, certain items when you buy and then it will devalue or become worthless. For example, like food. You buy expensive food, you eat the lobster. You buy an expensive lobster, you eat lobster. There goes the money, worth nothing already. Most of the time, I buy banknotes are expensive, but I kept it so that I can reinvest it. If I really need to get money, I can sell it. And as time goes by, it's like maturing. It grows slightly better. But of course, if you're talking about in short term, it may not see a fruition on those extra income. It needs to be more than at least 5 to 10 years to actually see it grows from the day that you purchase. If not, it should be break even. So enough of that on the sidetrack on that point. Today I just bought only 3 items, which to me is quite reasonably cheap, actually, almost equivalent. So the first one I would like to keep record is the US dollar. Now recently the dealer has gone for a holiday, and his relative is actually in United States, in California, as I've heard. So he went to America. Yeah. And he came back from America as usual. He collected a number of banknotes, and one of the particular banknotes that he brought back is star notes, replacement notes. So, of course, replacement note is quite common, like $1. In Malaysia, you can get it uncirculated $1. The problem is majority of the $1 bill in Malaysia. I'm saying in Malaysia, not in United States. Pretty much it's very common for any series. When people find star notes or replacement note especially like in Malaysia, dealers from sellers, is that most of it is year series 2013 and above, because there's vast majority printing that one. And with that, I found he has one note, just one, that is 2009. I don't know whether it's common or not, but I don't have it in my collection for $1 for this year. I have one collection is 2013 series. 2013 series, and what did I notice that in his batch of what he brought back from the United States during his holiday, they are all 2013 also. That means in United States he got it from, not just from bank, actually he got it from his friend, accumulated from buying things like that. So they're all folded. They're not because they're uncirculated. You see there's a fold here, there's a line here. It's basically used banknote, and a lot of it his relative or his family found the star note. Most of them are 2013. Could be in America 2013 has a lot of star notes and errors, and it's quite widely circulated. But what he within those collection, he only got one 2009. So I actually bought one for this. How much in US dollar? I bought it for around $2 basically. So basically he spent $1, he sell to me $2. So pretty much I spent about 8 ringgit on this one. So that's one. The other one is a 5. I don't have a replacement note for $5. And again, all his note is 2013, similar as that what I just said as the $1. But the $5, he doesn't have any 2009 or any series of the year. He only has 2013. And in his batch, probably he has about 5 or 6 of the $5 replacement note, and all of them are 2013. Nevertheless, as the guy said just now, pretty much 2013 it has a lot of replacement note. I would identify that way. Of course, I don't have catalog books or in America, so I don't know how much it value or how much the quantity is issued. I don't have a catalog book on that. So if anybody knows it, can I get something PDF for free? Give me a link. Where could I get something for catalog for free on America's banknotes, US banknotes and currency catalog book, or price price of the notes and the quantity of the notes data? What are the price for each of the grades? Probably it will help me evaluate even more detail. But currently in US, I'm quite in the blur spot. I just rely on eBay. How much for this replacement note? I would say very fine category or extremely fine. Just say very fine category with a replacement star 2013. How much is that? I also don't know whether the district for F or F/6 district has any meaning, or have a similar quantity for the release in this branch of the reserve banknote for F6. I don't know. Pretty much he sold this to me double the price. This is much more scarier than the $1. Again, the same principle. He doubled this. So if I get in Malaysia, it's about 20. Oh, actually, I got it cheaper. Actually, the $5 you times 4 is supposed to be about so there's a 40. It's about 24 ringgit, 25 ringgit. Plus this is about 30. So he makes a profit about out of me for 40 ringgit. I paid 40 ringgit for both of these. So it is 40 ringgit for United States banknote replacement note. Probably is a great saving for me, because mostly I saw the eBay selling very fine condition for replacement on this series with the star note. eBay is selling about 80 ringgit without the cost of shipping, selling around 80 ringgit. So probably I make a double profit on that. I don't know, but anyway, it's gonna be in my collection. I'm not gonna be talking about selling it or anything, because star notes replacement note, I don't have any of them. So it's my very first one for $5, and this one will be my second one but the first for 2009 series. Most of my replacements are, I only got one uncirculated one, $1. That's 2013. All right, now the next one, or should I say the last one I have bought, and it's a bit more local as my local currency. I bought it is the 100 ringgit uncirculated, fresh, brand new note, as what the dealers have said. Did not did any research, but bear in mind that. Now, what is the first thing came? If you are Malaysian, probably you might spot, most of the local people, my friends, probably they might spot what is the difference. You can pause the video and figure out what's the difference from here. The difference is actually in this front. Pause the video if you want to think about it. And now I'll play again. Got it? Found it? What, you know what it is? Probably right, probably wrong. It's the governor's signature. A lot of Malaysians forgot. Last year, around June or July, we had a governor change from Samsha, the lady, to this guy, Rashid Ghaffur. So he just became a governor, Malaysia's bank governor, or Bank Negara, or Malaysia's National Bank, as a new governor last year. So the new notes by this year is supposed to be printed with his name. So a lot of the notes that have already pre-printed and delivered, they still issue. During Chinese New Year, as I say, they just release only the new notes for 10 ringgit. Now the 10 ringgit is the old signature of Samsha. So that is the big problem. The Bank Negara, or the National Bank of Malaysia, haven't yet disclosed what are the prefix. Now, at this point of time, for collecting banknotes, you want to get the cheapest of the cheapest from your money's worth. It's actually when the current issue can be identified as an error, as unissued, or there is a blunder in the banknote, or the first prefix or the last prefix. We won't know until a couple of months later. But if you're lucky, you got the money for the face value, that's a sure luck. This one, my dealer actually got it. I tried to get it from the ATM machines, and most of the ATM are spewing out actually the old governor's signature, but it's actually brand new money. The notes are actually brand new. This recently I just took out from the ATM machine, probably about 300 ringgit. Most of the 3 notes I see is brand new. It's uncirculated, 100 ringgit note, crisp, but the signature is still the old governor, the last governor. So it's really hard to know. The problem right now is a lot of the people don't know because it's still mysterious. Let me see. Wait 1 second. Hold on 1 moment. Let me get the other note that I got from ATM. Sorry about that. Okay. I got this note from ATM 3 days ago. It's brand new. Of course, it's folded because it's been in my wallet, but the clue is very difficult. This is EZ prefix. This is EV prefix. Now the problem is, after V, there are few alphabets before you reach Z. We count our alphabet A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and then Z. There are 3 alphabets missing. We don't know whether this note, this 100 ringgit note, EV, is the last prefix. It was not disclosed by the bank, National Bank. So we don't know. And then we don't know whether this note EZ is the first prefix for the new governor's signature, Rashid Ghaffur. See that? This is the last governor's signature, Shamshah Ali. This is the last governor. The new governor is Rashid Ghaffur. But I got this from ATM machine 3 days ago. Okay, it wasn't Rashid Ghaffur, but it was still the old governor. This banknote is still brand new. It's just folded like this because it's been in my wallet for 3 days. You know, but the note is still new. I can guarantee it's still new. It's not folded. It's not colored. There's no stain. It's still firm. It's uncirculated. In my view, this is uncirculated banknote. And just recently, went to the ATM machine to withdraw my money, and it came out with this banknote EV. And I actually draw 3 of them. I already spent the other 2 to get some of these and food and some of my grocery shopping. So the other 2 pieces actually correlates is sequential. They are all sequential. They are not random. That tells me that if it's random, they recycle the notes. So you can say that it's very old notes. They recycle from the old notes. They put it together, bundle up, and then they put it in the ATM machine. But normally, if it's a brand new notes, they are all in a sequence. So I got those 3 notes together, the other 2 also. They are all the same except the last number. This is 7. Probably the other one was 6 or 5 or 7, 8, 9. I forgot already. But they are actually, I can confirm they were following the next number. They are sequential number. But the big highlight and the clue right now, this is where the fun part for collecting, for those people who are collecting a current banknotes to hit the jackpot in the future as a great investment, whether this note is the first prefix EZ, or whether this one is the last prefix for Shamshah governor EV, because they are between the V and the Z, there are 3 alphabets missing. Normally they will continue to print the next new governor or new governor change. They will print on the next alphabet change. They won't reset to AA unless the whole entire note is redesigned. Then it will goes back to AA prefix. So the thing is, the mystery is whether this is the last note or this is the first note. If this is the last note, EV, that means EX. You know, what's the ABC? The W, sorry, yeah, EW would be the first prefix. If it's the other way around, EZ is the first prefix. If it is confirmed, then the last prefix for Shamshah would be, you guess it? It's a Y. X, V, X, Y, C. So Y will be the last prefix for Shamshah. The problem is we don't know, or probably the bank make a move that they skip 1 or 3 alphabets. We don't know. A lot of the dealers are saying that this is actually considered as first prefix. I don't want to make that confirmation until Bank Negara actually spews the word of this. Because why? When I look through a blogger's web page and so forth, probably I maybe not so convinced compared to this one I got. The bloggers actually took a photo actually with this signature, but the back of the serial number is started with FB, which to me undoubtedly should not be FB. It should not be an FB because of this note existence. If Rashid Ghaffur is F started the first prefix FB, then what is this? It could not be they jump the alphabet. It's actually always printed in sequence. They go to the next alphabet. So according to the catalog book that I have, pretty much it's about 2023, last year's series, pretty much last year's series, the first prefix for Samshia, the first prefix is DX. Then the general prefix DD to DZ. Of course, this note was printed early last year before she announced her so-called resignation. They were still cataloging and still continue printing. After Z is E, EA, EB, EC. Okay, EC. So we don't know whether this note is the first prefix, because if the fellow has put out a blog say FB, I thought FB would be the first prefix, but now kind of think of it, this could be the first prefix. It is close to what I got 3 days ago. So they are just only the gambles right now narrowing down. There are only 3 alphabets missed. We don't know which one is confirmed to be the last prefix for Samshia, or which one is the first prefix for Rashid Ghaffur. So this is the so-called guessing part, detective work. Getting dealers to spew out a word, or waiting for the governor, Bank of Negara Malaysia, or the National Bank of Malaysia to spew out what is the last prefix. Because the problem is, once they announce it, the price goes up. The price will go up, and you're paying actually extra. Right now, this is just worth 100 ringgit. If this is so-called the last prefix, then what better luck? If this is the last prefix, I got it for the face value of 100 ringgit. And then if this one, I bought it from a dealer, its face value is 100 ringgit. Okay, but the problem is getting the first prefix is slightly difficult compared to normal notes, compared to generic notes, because there is one series of that prefix itself issue, and it could be no longer in circulation. We don't know if there is luck. That's why you need to know early, because the moment they issue out as consider that as a first prefix issuance, when everybody knows that is the first and the last prefix, the price will just naturally goes up, and you're paying extra for no reason. So this is a game actually for those who are actually collecting the current banknotes, the banknotes that they are supposed to use today, tomorrow, and in the future, rather than its discontinued banknotes. The game is how can I get it face value without paying extra. This one I got it for ATM. If it is the last prefix, it's only 100 ringgit. So naturally later price I will make 20, 30, 40 ringgit extra, because its face value increase, because everyone knows that it's the last prefix and there is not many of them. So this one we don't know. I paid for this 120 ringgit. So about all that is all I have today, and there's nothing much I could say. I would like to say my current collection is not much. I've been quite busy all these days, so probably I would record next week for continue my archive. But till now, that's all I have. Thank you very much for showing your support, like and view. Especially majority of my viewers are actually from India, particularly from India. Again, thank you very much, and hope to see you for the next session. Thank you. Bye.